The Democrats keep threatening to pack the Supreme Court, so yesterday, a constitutional amendment was filed. Find out what that means on the next episode of Guns and Gadgets. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. If you would like to help support this channel to keep things flowing, you can do so in a couple different ways. I'll have links down below in the description of every video. You can help support on Patreon. You can help grab some swag on my stores. And you can also check out our sponsors like Big Daddy Unlimited. You can buy guns at a discounted price. Also, join USCCA, where you can have that backing, that legal backing should you ever have to defend yourself, and more. Everything is down in the description. Thank you for considering that. All right, guys, let's get into this one. Since the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, there has been a lot of commotion about filling that spot on the court. I've done numerous videos on it. You can watch them above, and my feelings are pretty obvious. But since that time, every Democrat of any type of leadership, you enter their name here, from Pelosi to Schumer to Ed Markey, you name them, and they're all threatening to pack the Supreme Court if they win this election. And not just this election, any election. If they have the opportunity to gain power, they're going to pack the court. And there's a lot of problems with that. I also did a video where I detailed the numerous times where the court has changed the number of justices in the past. Video will be above as well. So yesterday, Ted Cruz and some other Senate Republicans submitted a constitutional amendment to specifically have 9 justices in the United States Supreme Court. The proposed amendment simply states, quote, "The Supreme Court of the United States shall be composed of 9 justices," end quote. That's it. Now, before everybody gets excited or before people get angry and upset, in order to have a constitutional amendment get ratified and actually amend the founding document, there's a whole lot that has to happen. And I'll tell you about that because a lot of people either forgot about it as they left school or they don't teach it anymore, which is the case more often than not. In order for a constitutional amendment to pass, first, it is submitted, and that happened yesterday. But then it has to pass a supermajority 2/3 vote in both the House of Representatives and the United States Senate. As difficult as that is in and of itself, it then would have to pass 3/4 or 38 states would have to ratify that constitutional amendment. And it has to be done in a 7-year period, meaning it was submitted yesterday. So in theory, 7 years from tomorrow is when that clock stops ticking on this constitutional amendment process. Now, Senator Ted Cruz did have a couple quick sound bites yesterday. He said, "Make no mistake, if Democrats win the election, they will end the filibuster and pack the Supreme Court, expanding the number of justices to advance their radical political agenda, entrenching their power for generations, and destroying the foundations of our democratic system. We must take action before Election Day to safeguard the Supreme Court and the constitutional liberties that hang in the balance." Well, Ted Cruz knows that this can't be done before Election Day. It's impossible. But at least the process has started. I don't think this has a snowball's chance in hell to pass, but you never know. Now, some other people that helped sponsor this with Senator Cruz are Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina, Senator Martha McSally of Arizona, Senator Roger Wicker of Mississippi, Senator Kelly Loeffler of Georgia, and Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith of Mississippi. Now, I kind of figured something happened behind the scenes yesterday because if you follow me on Instagram, I put this up. But Senator Chuck Schumer yesterday threatened to take a vote today to end the session for the year until after the election in an attempt to stop the Amy Coney Barrett confirmation vote, which he doesn't have the numbers, but they're still whining and crying. It's getting old. Like, do what you got to do. Vote how you're going to vote. We don't need to hear you bitch and moan about it. We just don't. It's getting very old on both sides of the aisle. A little reminder for you, the viewer, that every single seat, all 435 seats in the United States House of Representatives are up for election this year. 37 U.S. Senator seats are up for election this year. 13 governor seats are open this year as well, including the presidency, obviously. So please, get out and vote. I'll never tell you how to vote. If you want to vote Democrat, vote Democrat. If you want to vote Republican, vote Republican. If you want to vote Libertarian, vote Libertarian. But I'll tell you what, if you are a gun owner, you need to stop voting for those people who are looking to just take away that right. Period, point blank. I don't understand how people can still blindly vote one way when that party says, I'm taking your guns. It's beyond me, but hey, to each person their own. Please do me a favor and pass this along. I look forward to hearing your comments on this proposed constitutional amendment down below. What do you think? We'll make that the question of the day today. I'd love to hear you sound off about it. Do you think it has a snowball's chance in hell? Also, please consider subscribing to this channel. I love getting out here on a daily basis, talking to you guys and gals about what's going on, and I only do it because of you. So thank you for your time. Thank you for viewing, and thank you for your time and your support. I appreciate it. Again, if you want to help support the channel, links down below for Patreon, my store, for Big Daddy, for USCC. All that stuff is down below in every single video. All right, guys, until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody.